Did you know your body is constantly doing incredible, mind-blowing things without you even realizing it? From the moment you woke up this morning, your body has been operating at a level so advanced, it rivals the most cutting-edge technology we've ever created. Today, we're diving into 10 unbelievable facts about the human body that will not only surprise you, but might make you appreciate just how complex and powerful you really are. These aren't your average fun facts. We're talking about the incredible science behind why your body is stronger, faster, and more efficient than you ever thought possible. Let's get into it. Let's start with your bones. You probably think of them as fragile and easy to break, but the truth is, your bones are 5 times stronger than steel, ounce for ounce. It sounds crazy, right? But it's true. The femur, which is the thigh bone, is one of the strongest bones in your body. It can withstand up to 30 times your body weight in compression. Think about that for a second. A small bone in your leg can support the weight of a small car. That's because your bones are made of a composite material that's both flexible and incredibly strong. The outer layer, called the cortical bone, is dense and compact, while the inner spongy bone is lightweight but absorbs shock. This dual structure is why your skeleton can support your body for a lifetime without wearing out. What's even more fascinating is that bones are living tissue. They constantly break down and rebuild throughout your life in a process called bone remodeling. That's right, your skeleton is regenerating itself every 7 to 10 years. So technically, you're walking around with a brand new skeleton every decade. Now let's talk about your stomach, which is home to some of the strongest acid in the world. Your stomach acid is so strong that it could dissolve metal if given enough time. This acid, hydrochloric acid, has a pH of around 1 to 2, which makes it highly corrosive. You might wonder, how does your stomach not digest itself? Well, your body has a clever defense mechanism. The stomach is lined with a thick layer of mucus that protects it from being eaten away by its own acid. And even more fascinating, the lining of your stomach regenerates every few days to keep you safe from this acidic environment. If it weren't for this constant renewal, your stomach would literally digest itself in no time. Another cool fact, this acidic environment is vital for breaking down food and killing harmful bacteria you might ingest. Your stomach is basically a high-powered chemical reactor designed for both protection and efficiency. Let's shift gears to one of the most mysterious and powerful organs in your body, your brain. You've probably heard that the brain is incredibly complex, but did you know that it contains around 86 billion neurons? To put that in perspective, there are only about 100 billion stars in the Milky Way. And your neurons aren't just sitting there. Each one is connected to up to 10,000 others, creating trillions of connections. These connections are what allow your brain to process everything from basic tasks like breathing to complex emotions and memories. Think of it like a supercomputer, but far more powerful and efficient. Here's where it gets even crazier. Every time you think, speak, or move, your brain generates electrical impulses. In fact, the brain produces enough electricity to power a small light bulb, about 10 to 20 watts of power. Your brain is so powerful that even when you're asleep, it's still active, processing information and consolidating memories. Despite all this activity, it only uses about 20% of your body's total energy, which, when you think about it, is a remarkably efficient use of resources for such a complex machine. Speaking of energy, let's talk about the heart, the engine that powers your entire body. Your heart pumps about 2,000 gallons of blood every single day. That's enough to fill a small swimming pool, and it's all happening without you even thinking about it. Over the course of your life, your heart will beat around 2.5 billion times, and in that time, it will pump enough blood to fill 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools. But what's truly amazing is how adaptable your heart is. During exercise, it can increase its output fivefold to supply your muscles with more oxygen and nutrients. And after a lifetime of constant beating, it still keeps going, day in and day out, with incredible efficiency. Your heart is also connected to your emotions. Ever heard of heartache? While it's metaphorical, your heart and brain are deeply linked through the nervous system. Emotional stress can affect your heart rate and even cause physical sensations like chest tightness, showing how intertwined your mind and body really are. Now, what if I told you that you have a second brain? It's true, but it's not where you'd expect. It's in your gut. Scientists have discovered that your gastrointestinal system contains about 100 million neurons, the same number as in a cat's brain. This second brain, known as the enteric nervous system, plays a major role in digestion, but it also communicates with your actual brain. This connection, called the gut-brain axis, is why your digestive health can affect your mood and mental health. In fact, 90% of your body's serotonin, a neurotransmitter that regulates mood, is produced in your gut. This discovery has led scientists to explore how gut health might be linked to conditions like depression and anxiety. The next time you feel nervous before a big presentation or excited before a date and get butterflies in your stomach, remember, that's your gut talking to your brain. Now let's focus on something you use every day, but probably don't think much about: your eyes. Did you know that your eyes are capable of distinguishing about 10 million different colors? But even though your eyes are incredibly powerful, there's still so much they can't see. There are entire wavelengths of light, like ultraviolet and infrared, that are completely invisible to the human eye. Despite that, the amount of information your eyes process every second is mind-blowing. Think of your eyes as one of the most advanced cameras in the world, able to capture detail and color far beyond what any smartphone or DSLR could ever achieve. The eye's ability to focus, adjust to changing light, and distinguish millions of shades makes it one of the most sophisticated tools evolution has created. It's not just about what we see, it's how we interpret those visuals that's key. Your brain decodes all this information so quickly that we're rarely even aware of the process. Your body's capabilities don't stop there. Take your skin, for example. Every 28 to 30 days, your skin completely regenerates itself, which means you're shedding about 40,000 dead skin cells every minute. That's right, what you see in the mirror today is almost entirely different from what you saw a month ago. In fact, the average person sheds about 9 pounds of dead skin every year. But this isn't just a gross fact, it's actually crucial to your health. Your skin is constantly renewing itself to protect your body from bacteria, viruses, and other environmental hazards. It's like having a new suit of armor every month, perfectly tailored just for you. And this armor is doing more than just protecting you. It's also the largest organ in your body, responsible for regulating your temperature and keeping you cool through sweat. Here's something even weirder. You have taste buds in places you wouldn't expect, like your throat and even your lungs. Scientists believe these taste receptors in your lungs help detect harmful substances in the air and trigger your body's defense mechanisms. So while you can't exactly taste the air you breathe, your body has developed a way to sense danger before it can reach your bloodstream. These extra taste buds may even play a role in detecting and fighting infections. It's like your body's early warning system, constantly scanning the environment for threats. Let's talk about something that's hidden from view, but just as amazing: your blood vessels. If you stretched out all the blood vessels in your body, they would cover about 60,000 miles, which is enough to circle the Earth nearly 2.5 times. Your circulatory system is like a massive highway network, delivering oxygen, nutrients, and waste products to every single cell in your body. And it's all happening in real time as you sit here watching this video. It's no wonder your body can react so quickly to changes, from a spike in temperature to a burst of adrenaline. These vessels allow you to adapt and survive in a constantly changing environment, making sure every part of you gets exactly what it needs. Finally, let's wrap it up with something truly mind-blowing: your brain's memory capacity. Scientists estimate that the human brain can store around 2.5 million gigabytes of information. To put that in perspective, that's enough to hold 3 million hours of TV shows, or to record every single waking moment of your life without running out of space. Your brain doesn't just store memories, it organizes and categorizes them, making retrieval almost instantaneous. Think of it as the ultimate hard drive, capable of processing and storing information more efficiently than any supercomputer ever built. It's why you can recall a childhood memory in an instant or recognize a face you haven't seen in years. From bones stronger than steel to a brain that outperforms any computer, the human body is an absolute marvel, and the more we learn about it, the more incredible it becomes. These 10 facts are just a glimpse into the complex, awe-inspiring machine that is your body. If you want to continue exploring the amazing things your body does, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and stay tuned for more mind-blowing content.